Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take insights from key sources and, well, boil them down for you, fast. Today, we're diving into something really crucial for anyone wanting to lead effectively. It's this shift, right? Moving from just managing tasks to actually empowering people. Our guide for this is the CX Leadership Playbook. That's customer experience, and it's packed with ways to really transform how you develop your team.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught up in just, managing mode.
Totally.
Just bogged down in the day-to-day, checking off the boxes, fixing the immediate problems. You end up basically acting like a senior individual contributor, just trying to keep things running.
That feeling is so common. So our mission today is pretty clear. Pull out some really practical, actionable stuff from this playbook. Stuff that helps you think and act more like a leader.
Right. Building a stronger team, a more confident team.
Exactly. And hey, just a quick note, there's a link to the full playbook in the caption. It's customizable, so you can really tailor it to your own experience. Okay, let's get into this foundational shift.
Okay, so the playbook draws a really key distinction. Managing. That's about keeping the current system going. Assigning tasks, checking performance, fixing short-term hiccups.
Standard stuff.
Right. But leading, that's different. It's about creating the conditions for long-term success. It's inspiring trust, actually developing your people, thinking ahead instead of just reacting. People often mix these up, though.
So it's really moving from being the main doer and fixer to being more of a coaching guide. That makes perfect sense, but man, it's hard to do when things get busy, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That urge to just jump in and fix it yourself is strong.
Yeah.
Think about like an underperforming rep. A manager might just, remind them about targets. Hey, hit your numbers. But a leader, they step back. They ask, okay, what's actually getting in the way here? They coach that person towards finding success themselves, building their skills, not just demanding the result.
Okay, so that's the core idea.
And the really critical thing the playbook points out is when you lead like that, your team starts thinking for themselves. They take accountability. They perform better without you constantly looking over their shoulder.
Which leads to a better culture, right? People getting promoted.
Exactly. It fosters a culture where growth happens naturally, and you don't need a fancy new title to start. The playbook stresses it's about new habits, not a new job title.
That's a powerful point.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we want that kind of empowered team, what are the practical tools? The playbook mentions two big ones: feedback and coaching.
Precisely. And it goes beyond just saying, give feedback. It points out why truly effective feedback is, well, kind of rare. Often it's because people just don't like conflict,
Sure.
The insight is shifting feedback from being this sort of judgmental thing, an assessment, to being more like an opportunity to create something better together. It has to be timely, specific, focused on the behavior, not the person, actionable, and of course, respectful.
And there's that framework they suggest, which sounds super useful. When you did this specific thing, it had this impact. To improve, I'd like to see this clear expectation.
Yeah, it's very direct.
Like with a support rep's tone. When you close tickets with just one word, you can make the customer feel rushed. Going forward, maybe include a quick closing line that shows a bit more empathy. It's clear, shows the why, and gives a path.
Exactly. And that's feedback, but then there's coaching, which the playbook frames as key for building real ownership.
Right. How's that different from just telling someone what to do?
Well, coaching here is about guiding, not directing. It's about building their confidence and skill. So asking questions instead of just giving answers. Really listening, challenging them a bit to grow. Like after customer escalation, instead of you jumping in to fix it, you ask your team member, hey, what do you think triggered the customer's frustration there? Or maybe if this came up again, what might you try differently?
Ah, so you're showing trust. You're helping them build that muscle.
Exactly. That's how you build real ownership.
And we've seen companies do this well. Zappos comes to mind. Their whole thing about empowering employees, it wasn't just talk, right? They used this kind of structured feedback and coaching.
Absolutely. Zappos is a great case study. They shifted from, more transactional management to really empowering folks through coaching and a strong feedback culture tied into their core values.
And it worked. Higher engagement, better customer sat scores.
Yeah, it showed that this leadership approach, focusing on development over just managing tasks, really can drive significant results.
Okay, so to wrap up, we've talked about that crucial mindset shift, developing people, not just managing tasks. We've hit on giving effective, behavior-focused feedback. And we've covered coaching for growth and ownership.
Which brings us to the final thought for you listening. Leadership isn't something you wait for. It doesn't start with a promotion.
It starts now.
It starts now with practice, with intention. Every single time you give clear feedback or you choose to coach, instead of just fixing something yourself, you are leading. So the question is, what's the one habit you can shift this week to lead more, manage less, and really start building that next generation of leaders on your team?